Live. Yes, yes. We should be live on YouTube. Let's give it a little bit of time. And while that is happening, we have that going for all of you watching. Let's put this over here. Yes, yes. We about to light this stream up. Here we go. We're about to do this for all of you watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen. If you're tuned in on a daily basis, you know that every stream is a little bit different. And for all of you, today, I'm not going to be cooking today. We cooked yesterday. You can rewatch that stream from yesterday. We cooked amazing food, and I still have leftovers. So today I will not be cooking any more things today, maybe tomorrow. But today I will be posting up what I had for dinner lunch. You could go check it out on Instagram. Go check it out on Instagram. I will be posting it on the story. But the point of the matter is, for all of you, beautiful Taco Tuesday yesterday. Today is officially November 12th, and not only is it November 12th, but we're going to say this right now. Is it number 12th? Yes, it is. We're going to say this right now. For a lot of you watching, you know that this is a whiskey channel. I tell you all the time, this is a whiskey channel, but I do like to add stuff on the stream to give you content and to have a fun time. Today, I will be discussing 10 out of 10 whiskey drinks for holidays. Holidays are here, you guys already know. It's around the corner. Literally, Thanksgiving's around the corner, and also Christmas. It's coming up in about a month, which we are in November. So November 12th today, 2025. I'm gonna show you on the stream 10 out of 10 whiskeys you're gonna be able to find for the holiday season. And for all of you, I'm also gonna say 10 out of 10 Pokemon pack ripping. I'm gonna do some first impressions for all of you because I've never opened up some of these Pokemon packs, and for a lot of you, it's gonna be a big impression. I have a lot of these things. I don't even know what to tell you. I don't know what to expect. We're going to be opening up some Pokemon. We're going to be opening some Pokemon. And for all of you, if you think that's all I have, no. These things are pretty expensive. Put them over here. Pokemon. A lot of Pokemon, man. A lot of Pokemon. So here we go. Look at this. A lot of them. A ton of them. Apparently, this bundle costs about $200. But anyways, let's not talk about the price of that. We're gonna talk about some whiskeys to start off, all right? So for a lot of you, we should leave one out here. What am I gonna leave out here? You know what? We're gonna move one out of here. We'll leave one out here just so you can see, right? Let's leave one out here. What is this? What is this? We could just leave this out here. Boom. We're gonna leave that over here. We could maybe move some of these out of here for all of you. Let's talk about the whiskeys and the things you need to know, yes, especially before holidays. All right, so for all of you watching, you all know, if you haven't already figured it out, we do talk about the best of the best currently in summertime, wintertime, spring, you name it, fall, any season of the year, right? There could be a sixth season of the year, right? There could be a fifth season. The point of the matter is, everybody always goes for the Buffalo Trace. Why do they go for the Buffalo Trace? Well, Buffalo Trace is number one. It is. And for all of you watching, if you don't know already, rip a crew it. You know what time it is? We're number one. Yes, yes, we are number one. For all of you watching, if you haven't already, hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't. If you hear my lips chapping, it's because I'm like a dog. I'm like a dog looking at them bones. I'm like a dog looking at some bones. We got a lot of bones here for me. And for all of you, the Whiskey Rippers officially going to get some whiskey on the stream. We're going to talk about some of these that you're going to find at the stores that are really good. And for some of you that have seen me talk about some of these, especially this one, we'll talk about why people don't like these bottles. There's a lot of you that don't like these bottles, and I think it's the cheapos. The cheapos are the ones that don't like some of these. But the point of the matter is, everybody can expect to find a Buffalo Trace 10 out of 10 whiskey bottle on the shelf. So What happens is sometimes you have to go to other parts. You have to go and buy yourself this, and there's going to be a little bit more expensive. And then you're going to have to buy some other ones, right? You can't compare different bottles if they're not the same. It's holiday season. Understand that, and understand you can't always find a good price on bottles like Buffalo Trace. Every company is different. Anyways, before we do anything, we're going to start off by drinking one of our drinks before we even start ripping. Shout out to all of you. Before we start even ripping, and shout out to the chat room. If you're in the chat room, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you are new here, subscribe. The one whiskey we're going to talk about currently. This is going to be one of the whiskeys out here. I'm going to say this. You guys see channels all the time showing you the new stuff. Some of the new stuff is not worth buying. I'm going to give you a good example. Okay, Woodford Reserve. They're always trying to put product out there, and their products sometimes stink. The best products that you can find from Woodford is their batch proof. And these are the batch proof. This is one of the batch proofs. I have a lot of other ones, but they're releasing special releases that, to me, for $200 at $150, it's not worth it. So I always tell you to get a batch proof. Okay, I always tell you to get a batch proof. Point of matter is you're going to start seeing these on the shelves. Do get the batch proofs if you have the money. But if you don't have the money, I'm going to show you some whiskeys that you can get. And let's start off with a doozy. Let's start off with a doozy. We're going to start off with the whiskey that nobody out here really, really, really likes the price of. And for some of you, I'm going to just say this right now. This is the bottle that a lot of you do not like the price of. Shout out to all of you watching in the USA. This is, yes, this is one of the best out there, as a matter of fact. I'm going to drink that first. Let's drink this first, and cheers, all of you. Let's pop this open, and let's pour ourselves a little bit of whiskey. There we go. Let's pour ourselves a little bit of whiskey. And what we're also going to be doing is, let me put in a little bit of light on here. There we go. What a beauty. What a beauty. All right, so today we're going to be ripping some Pokemon. I've never opened up these packs. These packs are expensive. I didn't expect to be so expensive. These packs are expensive. We're going to talk about it. You're going to see me do it on the stream. But we have to go on to the main thing. Why do people not like this bottle? Well, first off, the reason why they don't like this bottle is 88.9 proof. Let's start off with that, okay? If you haven't noticed, in America, there's a lot of people that like high-proof whiskey. Shout out to all of you that like high-proof whiskey. They think high-proof whiskey is the best stuff in the world, right? Here's another high-proofer, which is decently high-proof, 61.5% ABV in this one. Yes, of course. Now, there's different batches. I don't know what batch this one is. Okay, this one is OBSQ. So it's going to be a little bit, it says a little bit floral. But there's a lot of people that just want allocated whiskey. Okay, allocated whiskey is something you guys already know. For example, this is allocated. This is allocated, which is a little bit rare. You can still find these at the store. And another thing about this one, if you do go to the store, you're going to be able to find some of these because there's stores that have backup in the warehouse and they just put them out. They're trying to save them, but they put them out. So you can find some of these still in the stores. You just have to look really hard. So we're going to start off with this one. And for some of you, this is honestly, to me, I've been coming to appreciate this one a lot. It's one of the lowest proof bourbon whiskeys out there. This is the one and only, the Hancock's Reserve, right? The President's Hancock Reserve, the single barrel, the barrel whiskey, yeah, barrel. It's a beautiful, beautiful barrel. But it's 88.9 proof, and I do know that a lot of people they don't want to spend the $80 for this. People want to spend $100 for this, which is it's understandable. You don't want to spend $100 for this. It's low proof, but this is one of the most perfect bourbon whiskeys you can find in the market. It is so perfect that they literally had the balls to put it 88.9 proof. You understand what I'm trying to get at? It is really underrated, underrated, completely underrated. If I can tell you one thing, sometimes I would rather have this than Blanton's. And you guys know the Blanton's I have, it's inside. I'm not going to show it today because I just didn't feel like showing it. And for all of you, here we go. Let's nose this out one time. Oof, I'm going to give a shout out in the chat room. First one in the chat room, AM. Good to see AM in the chat room. Also, we have a couple randos. Rando showing up. If you're a rando, like dancing in the chat room, don't forget to subscribe. The great, I see you. And for some of you, remember, if you have that membership, don't forget to get that membership. Also, for a lot of you, Larry, I see Larry. Shout out to Florida. Shout out to Florida. Shout out to all of you. Jason Kane. Shout out to Jason Kane in the chat room. Don't forget to hit that like button. Shout out to all of you. All right, so let's get down dirty on this one. All right. There's no YouTuber that should say that this whiskey is bad. There's no YouTuber out there that should say this whiskey is bad. Straight up. Just going to straight up say it. No whiskey YouTuber should say that this bottle's bad unless they broke. If they broke and they ain't got the cheese and they ain't got the money, if they ain't got the money, like T.I. says, if you ain't got the money, don't be calling my name. You know what I'm talking about? Anyways, point of the matter is, if you ain't got the money, don't be talking bad about this. Okay? Right now, currently, it's $100, and it's really, really honestly good. And here we go. We're going to nose it out one time. Here we go. It's just perfect. For 88 proofer, you can't go wrong. All right, let's drink this up. Cheers, all of you. It's going to be the first drink that I have all day. I had beautiful tacos earlier, and you'll see what I did on the post that I will be showing you eventually. Buffalo Trace, Buffalo Trace. Let's drink this up. Cheers, cheers, cheers. That's so perfect. This is what everything Blanton should be. There is a ton of honey, cinnamon, brown sugar hit. It's almost like they burnt up that brown sugar with a little bit of flames, a little bit of a torch. You get that beautiful nice on the end. Entrail, you get a little bit of, I learned that word yesterday, entrail. Oof, you guys saw that stream, yeah? You get a beautiful ending of that oak note, sweet, beautiful Buffalo Trace oak note that combines beautifully with just that cinnamon. There's a little bit of cinnamon, a little vanilla, everything, just everything you want in a bourbon whiskey. What stands out to me on this one is the amount of punch you get for 88.9 proof. It is honestly one of the most underrated bottles out there for holiday season. And in 2025, and I have to say, in 2025, I never said this before, but I can say for $100 right now with the market we're living in a different world right now. You already seen everything's up in price, inflation's up in price. This is finally, I can finally able to say this is worth $100. It is literally to the point of 2025. The gas is high. The gasoline is high. The houses are high. If you're trying to buy a house right now, super high. Everything's high. Pokemon cards are through the roof. There was a Pokemon card sold last year, or I think earlier this year, for $450,000. That's a whole house. Somebody traded, I think recently, a Pokemon card for a Porsche 911 this year, yes. So there's a lot of inflation going on, and I want to tell you guys, for a lot of you, we're going to be opening up Pokemon packs. We're going to be ripping some Pokemon packs. I have my sleeves ready. Have my sleeves ready. Am I going to give one of these away? Well, I don't think I'm going to give one of these away. You never know. You never know. Maybe I might. Maybe I will now. I don't know. We're going to see. But currently, we're still talking about these 10 out of 10 whiskeys and why you should definitely try to get it. So, again, I do tell you $100 for this masterpiece. Now, there's a reason also that I can say for Jason Kane. Shout out to Jason Kane in the chat room. Yesterday, he came through to give a little bit of salutes to our veterans. Shout out to Jason Kane in the chat room. He gave out his $20 super chat just to give a shout out to all the veterans. So, for all of you in America, I appreciate you part of the streams. You guys are amazing. We're going to change this setup. Don't you worry when I'm ripping up some Pokemon packs. But currently, for Jason Kane, this is what I'm going to say, and for all of you too, right? All of you watching, the price eventually will go up in this. You never know. It might be $120 by next year. I did say in a couple more years it's going to be $200, and maybe we might get to that. You never know. But currently, $100. I can say for Jason Kane, if it's a Thanksgiving, spend $100, save your gas money. If you find it's for $100 or even under $100, if you find it's for $80, you gotta win. You gotta win, all right? This goes for Edgar Romeo too, one of our ranchers that does watch us, but he's usually at the gym. I do recommend that for any of you, man, but only for these special occasions, okay? Special occasions. For all of you, here we go. I'm going to drink this for all of you, and I do know there's a lot of people. Peer pressure is hard. Peer pressure is completely hard. And the reason how I've started appreciating this, I appreciated this when I started noticing the prices of the gasoline. Prices going up. I started noticing the prices of everything, some certain foods around me, right? The beans went up, the rice went up, the milk went up, the eggs went up, everything went up, right? Some of the beers went up a couple bucks, but it makes a difference, right? So I started to appreciate, when I started really appreciating this bottle was when I was literally, I'm going to tell you right now, it was summertime, summertime, really hot outside. And I needed a light whiskey. I didn't want to drink Scotch whiskey. I wanted to drink American whiskey. So I'm looking through all my arsenal. I have every whiskey possible. And I wasn't going to be drinking anything lower than this. 88.9 proof. Now, the best part about this is that it goes great with a cigar. If you like stogies, it doesn't overwhelm your stogie. If you like stogies, it will not overpower your stogie. Let me show you some whiskeys that might overpower your stogie. This one over here, Woodford Reserve. This one might overpower your stogie a little bit. You have to have a strong stogie for this to go with. But either way, that might overpower your stogie. Another one on here that maybe might overpower it. This one over here is 61.5% ABV. So you see, sometimes the best whiskeys doesn't mean they're just high proof. It's a little bit of a thing that on YouTube and Reddit and on Google, people think that higher proof is always better. But if you do if you start appreciating it, I'm not trying to sell you this. Buffalo Trace is not telling me. The Sazerac company is not telling me to sell you on this. I'm literally telling you, for all of you, that is really one of the best out there that is low proof under 90. Here goes, drink us up. Cheers, all of you. That is so good. That is so good. Thank you so much, April. She sent some hearts. This is what we're going to do. We're going to put this back here. Beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. We'll put this back here somewhere. Oof. Hey, Jason Kane, $20 super chat. Here we go, $20 super chat. Reaper, I have one bottle of Hancock, page 60, haven't tasted it. That's amazing price. These things used to go for $45.99. Okay, $45.99. This used to be $45.99. After that, the price went up to $59.99. Jason Kane with a $20 super chat. It went up to $59.99, which was $60. After that, there was a couple price changes. After that, now it is officially $99.99, $100. And if you see this is an allocated store, like a special museum store, they're usually for $200 or above. But it's really, really, honestly, it's smooth. Okay, don't expect to be a huge It's smooth. It's perfect. How perfect can this be? This one as perfect as almost like a masterpiece of, if you've ever had the Elijah Craig, you know the Elijah Craig, the low-proof Elijah Craig. You know what I'm talking about. I don't need to take it out because if I say it, then I'm going to take it out. For all of you, it's close to that, literally close to that, as smooth as that, and it gives you that kick. It gives you that nice finish. I still taste the finish. I just drank this a couple minutes ago, right? I still taste the finish. So, if I recommend you something, Jason Kane, with a $20 super chat, Thanksgiving's around the corner. It's in 2 more weeks. Pop this open, but have this one first. All right, that goes to Larry in the chat room. Larry in chat room, get that membership, Larry. Get that membership. And for some of you, if you don't know, in the channel up here, you can subscribe. But once you subscribe, there's a join button. When you join, you can be part of this, the live private streams, and you can see the private short videos if you're into cooking. If you're into whiskey, if you're into everything. But today we're going to be ripping some Pokemon packs, okay? Why are adults ripping up Pokemon packs? Because kids don't got money no more, and these things cost more than Rolexes. Yes, Reaper Crew. You know what time it is? You know what time it is? We're number one. These things cost more than Rolexes. If you find the right card, you got some investment going. That is it. Anyways, let's move this in the back. And I need a setup to open up these packs. I want to open one up. I want to open one up already. I'm getting too antsy. As a matter of fact, I'm getting so antsy that Jason Kama says right now, I kind of want to drink a beer, but I don't want to drink a beer. So this is what we're going to do. Let's set up. Let's set up for this stream, which we're streaming ready, but we're going to set up for the stream in honor of those Pokemon packs. So here we go. We're going to start moving some of these. We're going to talk about these whiskeys too, right? So let's start setting up. Let's start setting up this bad boy. Let's put this over here. Boom. Put that over here. Boom. So first thing, when you do buy poke, this goes for April. If you do buy poke, you need a top loader and you need a sleeve. Okay, you do need that. All right. So now we're gonna let's put our mat on here. Let's put our beautiful mat. Let's back this up one time. Shout out to all of you, and you guys already know what happened with Glock. You know what happened with Glock. Some of you know, and if you don't know, well, type it into Google. You'll see what happened to Glock. A lot of the old generation, well, almost a new generation too. You already know. I'm not going to talk about that. Point of the matter is, here we go. We're going to put this on here. Boom. You guys can see it. All right. Shout out to Glock. One of the best out there. And for some of you, we're going to drink some of this. Today, we have ripping some Pokemon packs. I've never ripped these, so this is going to be my first ever time ripping up some of these. These are called Pokemon tins. I've never ever bought a tin in my life. I can remember when Pokemon first came out, a lot of us, all we knew is Pokemon packs. But now there is tins. And I don't know what to think of this. You can look at the price online. Supposedly all of this is going to cost like $200, $300. For some of you guys want to see, I'll show you right now. But before we show you right now, we're going to show you another whiskey, 10 out of 10 whiskey. For the holidays, this is probably one of the best ryes. As a matter of fact, this is the best rye to use in holiday Thanksgiving dinner. This is Pikesville. This is one of my favorites. And for the people that don't like this, well, guess what? They probably don't have good taste buds. That's okay. There's people out there that don't have good taste buds. There's a lot of people that like to. What's the word? There's a lot of people out there that like to. They like to eat doo-doo, man. They like to eat doo-doo, right? For Thanksgiving instead of eating greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, all right? You name it. Point of the matter is, we're going to talk about this and what we're looking for. We're looking for a $1,000 card, $2,000 card, but a $1,000 card, $2,000 card. We're looking for that in here. Now, I'm going to also say this. You all know, if you don't know already, as an adult, these things are no kids buying these. All right? As an adult, most of us, if you don't know already, these are adult lotteries. I'm going to say this right now. These are adult lotteries. And if you don't know already, the lottery, again, what I say, it's $5 for one ticket. It used to be $1. Now it's $5 for one ticket. The Powerball is $2 for one ticket. It used to be $1 for all tickets. So this is a little bit different. than your normal, right? Normal year. Some of you. Jason Kane says, as a kid, I was, but as an adult, no. I don't know if he's talking about. I don't know if he's talking about something in the chat room, but either way, we're going to talk about this right here, okay? Pikesville. What do you expect from this? For some of you, you're going to expect, I'm just going to say it right now, you are going to expect a ton of cherry. You're also going to expect a lot of oak. The rye spice is through the roof on this one for a $60 bottle. Through the roof. You can find this one sometimes for $50. It's an underrated bottle because the bottle is very ugly. This is a hideous bottle, real ugly bottle. Look, this bottle is ugly. It's like they got this cork from the barn. Ugly bottle. But that's good. Why is that good? Because some of you guys can save some money. If they make us a beautiful bottle, you're going to be paying 150 plus. It's 110 proof. And you do get a ton of cherry, like I was telling you. So we're going to go on to this. Let's nose this out one time. A ton of cherry, man. And it's almost like a creamsicle, like a cherry creamsicle. I think is that what it is? Cherry creamsicle? I know there's a kind of a dessert. I forgot the name of it because I don't eat desserts. So here we go. Let's drink this up, and we're gonna officially. Well, I'm gonna tell you if I wanted to open up these Pokemon packs or not. But we're gonna do this over here. Shout out to all of you. I want to say that is so good. I'm just gonna say this right now. That is insane. Like I haven't had this in a long time. Long time I haven't had this. It's like bubblegum cherry, almost like a red hot cherry, but it has a little bit of syrupy richness, a little bit of juiciness. It's almost like you're chewing gum, and the gum is not. It's not fading out. That's the best. That's the best way I can explain to you. It's like you're chewing gum, and every bite of that gum. They call chicle. Every bite of that gum, it's not fading out. The flavors are still there. 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. If you find this, please get this for Thanksgiving. I do recommend you guys definitely get that. I kind of want to go again, but I have to show you this. So stay tuned. I want to show you what we're aiming for. So here we go. Let me show you what we're aiming for. All right, number one. There you go. Number one. We're aiming for, sorry to say, if you can't see it, I will tell you. Oof. All right, we're aiming for, oof. We good? All right. We're aiming for this card. This is the card we're aiming for. Whoa! What kind of animal is that? It's like a hippo. All right, we're aiming for this card. We're also aiming for this card. There's another card. These are $1,000 cards. $1,000 cards. And for some of you, I just want to show you something. Okay, that's the price. That's the price of literally what we're doing right now. Okay, if you guys don't believe it, there we go. That's the price of what we're doing right now. I want to make sure you guys are clear. Okay, that's the price of what we're doing right now. All right, we're all clear. That's the price. That's the price. Okay, we're all clear? All right, we're all clear. All right, so we're trying to get this card that costs like close to $2,000. We're trying to get it. Let's see if we get it. Another card we're aiming for is this ugly one. This ugly one, it's pretty cool. The artwork here is really ridiculous. That one's going for about $1,200. If we get it, I'm gonna be screaming. If we get it, I'm gonna be screaming. All right. The one other card that we're looking for is this white one. I don't even know what this is. Okay, I'm just going to be honest with all of you. I don't know what the hell this is. All right, this could be a wolf and a pelican for all I know. I don't know what this is. Have no clue. But we're aiming for this one also. This one's about $1,000 too. The ones that I really want to get is this black one. Don't know what this is. This is like... Honestly, don't know what that is. Aiming for the black one, and we're aiming for the red one. The red one is the more popular one, and on this line, this is the one that's going to be more expensive. So again, if you haven't looked You see the price down below. Ooh. Yes, that's what it costs to get these things. It's a hobby that's expensive. This hobby is expensive. What you thought? I'm them random dookie stuff? No, man. I'm showing you that good stuff, okay? We show you the 10 out of 10. So I'm gonna be ripping. I'm gonna be ripping and dipping. I'll be ripping and dipping again. There you go. Here's the prize. I just want to make sure you guys know. I want to make sure you guys know. But either way, I just want to make sure you guys are very, very clear. Oh, by the way, that's what I made today. With my leftover food, from yesterday, that's yes. And if it doesn't look appetizing, you guys are sick. If it doesn't look appetizing, you guys are sickos. All right, if it doesn't look appetizing, here it is. Here it is, all right? Here it is without the hot sauce. Okay? Let's back up one time again. Here it is without the hot sauce. Again. Okay, that is officially what I made today. Okay? Want to be clear with all of you. That's what I made today. And then I slapped up some of that Valentina sauce. And then boom, looked like that. All right, so for some of you that are here for the thrill, well, there you go. That's what I made. I made that today. So again, we're aiming for this card, okay? We're aiming for this card. Good. Now you guys know. Aiming for the card. I hope you guys really enjoyed this part of the stream. This part of the stream I've never done before, so I'm going to rewatch the stream eventually when I'm 80 years old. And I might have a fun time. For you, Mr. 80-year-old Reaper. I see you, Mr. 80-year-old Reaper. I'll be looking at these videos when I'm older. And I'm going to look back at these times, how beautiful these times are in 2025. Over here, somebody says, what is that? If you guys didn't see yesterday's stream, I'm sorry to say, don't know what to tell you. Okay, don't know what to tell you. Anyways, for all of you, cheers all of you. Let's know this out one time. I don't know what that Pokemon is. I don't know what this is here. I don't know what any of these are. But we're going to open it, okay? So here we go. Let's start off by opening them. Okay, here we go. Let's pop this open. I don't know how to pop it open. How do I do this? Okay, I have no idea. I've never opened this up. Looks very fancy. All right, so one of it comes with two. It comes with one that says black bolts. Another one's white flare. Again, I could open up one of them, and they could be a 2,000. If it's a $2,000 card, I'm not going to open the rest. If it's a $2,000 card, I'm not opening up the rest. So it does come in a tin, and in the tin, apparently, there's a sticker of the cover. So here we go. We're gonna put this over here. That's the first one I'll be opening up. I'll put that right here. All right. Should I just take them all out? What you guys think? Jason Kane in the chat room, I know he's out into this. But I do tell all of you, get into this, man. If you're bored, you got no other hobby, you know what? Why not? Why not? You want to make some cheese? Why not? You want to make some $1,000? Why not? Instantly, you can make $500. Instantly, you can make $1,000. You never know. Why not? Anyways, before anything, let's drink us up. Pikesville. Cheers, all of you. Let's drink us up. Okay, the white flare. I think that's the one with the white one, right? Let's pop this open. We're looking for the white card. Oh, let me put this here too. You need this, okay, to keep your card. If some of you're like, oh, you pop it open $500. You're like, yeah, why not? I want to make that $500, huh? You pop open a dang thing in the car. You pop it open in the car, all of a sudden, bam! You got that $1,000 card, $2,000 card. But guess what? Now, where are you gonna put it? You gonna put it in your pocket? You're gonna put it in your bra? Where you gonna put it? You're gonna put it in your glove compartment, and it starts moving around, gets scratched up. Once it gets scratched up, guess how much it costs? It costs the same price that doo-doo costs, $0. It's gonna be doo-doo. It's gonna be straight doo-doo. Straight up dookie. All right. So what you want to do is you want to get yourself this. These are sleeves. These are sleeves. You put it in the sleeve, and then you put it in the top, so it keeps it nice and covered. Anyways, enough of that. Let's get some good packs. Hopefully, we'll get some good. I'm looking forward to recording this. So again, I can look forward to myself in the 80 years old. Shout outs to 80. By the way, just a little pro tip. This is the first time I ever opened this up. In my life, I've never opened up these packs. I've never opened up these tins. Today is my first time ever doing this. So for some of you, I'm an old traditional guy. I just opened up Pokemon packs, but I've never opened it up this way. So here we go. Let's see what we got. Is this a garbage? Is this a garbage bag? Pokemon stepped it down. What the hell? This is garbage bag. Troopish. This is a garbage bag. Man, they be stepping it down. Sludge Bomb, Drool, man, they be stepping it down. What the hell kind of Pokemon is that? That's the Cowboys. All right, there. Look, that's the Cowboys right there. Dallas Cowboys. Miami Dolphins. Oof. Oh, look, it's my neighbor's dog. It's a little Chihuahua. All right. Damn, that's beautiful. That is beautiful, man. I don't know if this is worth money because I'm not going for this one, but this is, wow, this is beautiful. Beautiful card, beautiful card. I'm going to have to put this in one of these sleeves. So for some of you, I'm going to show you exactly what you do. And don't open these things in the car. I'm going to say this right now for all you playboys out there. You playboys are trying to buy these and their lunch break. Let's open up some Pokemon. All of a sudden, you open it up and you get one of these. You throw it in the glove compartment. And that's it. That's it, man. You lose that money. You think you're a big dog. You're going to keep it in your pocket. Well, it's going to get scratched. So here's what you're going to do. Sleeves. We have one down. Let's open this one. So, again, if you want to play, I don't play. I used to play when I was in the 90s. I used to play when I was in the 90s. I don't play this. I just collect this as art pieces. You can't collect the Picasso paintings, right? I ain't gonna buy those what I call NFTs on crypto. I ain't doing that. So for all of you, if anything, collect. There's a couple things you could collect in this lifetime. Stocks. Collect a lot of stocks. All right. If you have a portfolio, get your big portfolio full of stocks. And don't be one of those guys going to buy one stock. Don't do that, man. If you're buying Tesla, buy $100. I mean, not $100. Buy 100 shares. Okay, 100 shares of Tesla. If you're buying Chipotle, buy 100 shares of Chipotle. Don't be buying at $5, man. What you doing? You're doing something wrong. You don't invest like that. Other things you could collect. You could obviously collect artwork. These are art pieces. You could collect over here. Right? You could collect whiskeys. There's people that collect pets. There's people that collect everything. Anyways, let's pop this open. So this is going to be the black bolts. Okay, before we do this, let's drink the rest of this. We're going to talk about another whiskey. That is so good. Might be. Then I think I've said it before. This is probably one of the best under $50 rye whiskeys on the market. Really underrated. All right, we're going to show you another 10 out of 10 whiskey that you could get in the holiday season. And I'm going to put this one dead center because currently there's going to be a new wave of this you can find in the stores. This one is fantastic. It's really, honestly, one of the few bottles out there that people haven't talked enough about. We're going to pour ourselves some of it. Before we do that, let me drink a little bit of water. Let me pour over here. And today on the stream, my thumbnail really didn't help out the stream. That's okay. I usually put whiskey on the thumbnail. I didn't put whiskey on the thumbnail today. The algorithm doesn't catch if you're putting the first. Anyways, point of matter is, you know what it is. Here we go. Old Fitzgerald, 7-year bond. Oh, man. One of the best currently. You can find these currently is going to be November. It should be this month. They should be dropping a lot of these. This is a bottle that I recommended Jason Kane. Shout out to Jason Kane with a $20 super champ. Giving shout outs on the stream. I did recommend him to buy this one whenever he finds it. And for some of you around the world that are watching, this is a insanely good bottle compared to the $200 decanter that you know has an age statement. This one does have an age statement, but this is the youngest one. This is better than the other one that you're looking for. The other one is straight dookie. This one's really the one to get. The value is here. Let me know what's this out. Honestly, if my armpits smell like this, man, I'd be the whiskey legend out here, huh? Anyways, here we go. Cheers, all of you. Let's drink this up. That is near perfect. That is near perfect. Wow, that's good. Unbelievable. All right, let's open up this other Pokemon pack. That is insanely good. Insanely good. Do me a favor, if you guys just tune in, subscribe here in the corner. Don't forget to hit that like button. All right, Black Bolt. First time I ever opened this up. So let's see. Let's get that ringer. Here we go. Let's see if we find $1,000 card. You know how hard it is to get one of these? It's like one pack out of 1,000 to get a really crazy card, but we can still do it. Here we go. Let's pop this open. That's a cool card, man. So this is a special card on here. This is a cool card. Look at it. You see the signs? It's cool, man. I've never seen this Pokemon in my life, but it's really, really, honestly, really, really cool. Cool thing is the energy card in back of it. Look at it. That was really cool. Anyways, for all of you, so I did open up one pack. Which one was it? What pack was it? I don't think it was this one. What pack was it? Okay, this is the one I opened up. So for some of you, you can go buy this at the store. I don't know if you can find it at the store, but you can find it online. I think they're about $30, $50, $30 or $50 for each one of these. But anyways, we're gonna put this aside. Let's open up another one. Jason Kane, man, pick one. Pick one, Jason Kane. Help me out. Which one do I pick, man? Which one do I pick? Help me out, chat room. Help me out, chat room. Which one do I pick? There's the one. I don't even know what this is. Is this backwards? Which one do I do? 1, 2. Do I do 3? Look at this one. That's a cute one. Do I do this one? Or do I do this one? Jason Kane, you pick. This is number 4. Which one you want me to do? While that's happening, we're going to just say, there's the last card that I pulled out. All right. Let's put this over here. Let's officially drink this over here. Old Fitzgerald. Jason Kane says, pick the one with the green monster. Green monster. I don't know the name of this monster because it's some new Pokemon. It's a mushroom. So we're going to open this up. 10 ounces, Jason Kane. Thank you so much. Let's open this up. You never know. Maybe he picks out the one that has a $2,000 card. Let's see. Chat room, white or black, white or black. What we doing? We're doing black or white? White or black? White or black? Which one are we doing? White or black? What are we doing? White or black? White or black? Before we do that, let's drink this up. We're going to drink another whiskey. Jason Kane said black. It's cool, man. We're going to do black. So, if you don't know already, again, we're looking for the black card on here. All black. Let's see if we get it. Either the black one, the white one, the red one. All right? Yeah, we're going to move this out of the way. This is the one that I tell you, holiday season's here. You're going to have to look for that one. Now we're going to go for the Four Roses. There's a lot of different Four Roses, and I'm going to tell you the reason why you should officially try to buy any of them. Okay, we're going to try to tell you about that. Let's open up a Pokemon pack before the sun goes down. The sun is going down, so I'm going to put the light on. We got more light. We got more light for all of you. We got more light. More light for all of you. I'll put this. There you go. We put it right here. All right, let's put more light. All right, let's do the black one. Out of those, I think the one that costs the most is the one that I just put to the side. Now, I wouldn't know if this one costs money, but I just know that this one should cost a little more than the other one. So what we're going to do is we're going to do what we need to do. And on that pack, this is it. It's pretty cool. It looks like a condom. You just bought a condom. You know the condoms that have those Magnum. It has that shine. Look at that. Anyways, we're going to put this aside. Again, we haven't found the super expensive card so far. So far, we haven't found the super expensive card. But we're going to get there. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. All right. So it's going to be the white pack. White pack. Man, I'm going to say this. We're going to have to pour. We're going to have to pour some of that Four Roses. We need some, I don't want to say it. We need some Bud Light. Okay, Bud Light's supposed to give good luck. I saw a guy online. He was an old man, a guy online. old man. He paid $400 for a pack. He paid $450 for one pack. All right. He paid $400 for a vintage pack, an old school vintage Pokemon pack. He was drinking Bud Light. No lie. No lie. He was drinking Bud Light. And when he was drinking Bud Light, he decided, you know what? He's just going to open it up while drinking Bud Light. When he opened it up, he had a $7,000 card. I think it might have been even $22,000 card. I don't remember. But it was a lot of money, I remember, that he officially ended up making on just opening up that pack with a Bud Light. So I need to get myself some Bud Light if I end up opening up a big pack for all of you in the weekend. We want to get some ringers. We want to get some big boys, right? Anyways, before we even talk about that, let's talk about this real quick. Four Roses, Four Roses. What can I say about Four Roses? It's honestly, to me, all the Four Roses have a floral note. All the Four Roses, to me, have a certain kind of floral note. But there are recipes that have mainly floral notes, just like this one. This one is, yes, Warehouse LW. There you go, barrel number. And in the back, let me just show you. There's a single barrel. Always buy these. There's a single barrel select, 10 years, 8 months. OBSQ, and it does tell you, if you want to know the percentage, 60% corn, 35% rye, 5% malted barley. There's going to be a spicy floral, medium body. It tells you there. The point of the matter is, before we're talking about even that over there, let's just talk about this. There's people that don't realize that these are the bottles to get. It's like an orange yellow, right? It's orange yellow. And in the front, you will see this that says single barrel, and the main thing is barrel strength. I know many of you go to the liquor store and you're trying to look for a specialty. I show you this specialty, and you're like, man, if it's Four Roses and look like this, it's not it. There's one that's red and there's one that has almost the same color. It's not the same. You have to be looking for the barrel strengths. The barrel strengths are the ones with the full flavors when it comes to these Four Roses. And long finish. You can see it always has that prime select over here. A price on these goes a little bit steep. $100, $125, $120, $115. So they're a little bit steep. They're nothing too cheap. So I just want to make sure you guys know. All right. Now here we go, chat room. Let's know sound one more time. Again, still has a floral on here. Mainly a lot of florals. And here we go. Let's drink this up. Cheers, all of you, Four Roses, single barrel. Cheers to all of you. Wow. Super spicy. We have a little bit of rye spice on here. Good amount of rye spice. The floral gets almost like hit on the head. And you just get that rye spice. Strong rye spice. A good amount. You got a little bit of just a tad bit of nip of oak that you could taste. But mainly that rye spice is just flowing through. You also get just a little bit of, almost like a little bit, just tad bit of like a black, not black pepper, like white pepper, a little bit cinnamon. It's a little bit spicy, not too spicy, but a little bit spicy. And again, we do get a little bit of that beautiful caramel on here on this one, but you're just tasting, making my mouth water even more and more and more. A good amount of caramel on here that makes us wanting for you to go back. Now, can you compare this to a holiday whiskey like Buffalo Trace? You cannot compare these two. And again, I'm going to say this again. You're paying cheap price for this, about under $30 for this, right? And you're paying about $150, $120, $100 for those Four Roses. It is not a ripoff if you're buying those Four Roses, because those Four Roses are specially picked. They're higher proof. And they're full body, and not only full body, some of them, like that one you saw that we're drinking, medium body, but they feel full body because they're higher proof. So again, 61.5% ABV. It's stronger, long laster on longs last longer on the finish. And it's a good one for a holiday, but this is really mainly for the people that really like bourbon whiskey. If you like bourbon whiskey, this is it, my man. My man, this is it. If you don't like bourbon whiskey, don't buy this. I'm just going to say this. Don't buy this. Get the regular Four Roses, batch select, small batch select. Don't buy this if you don't like bourbon whiskey. All right, for all of you, here we go. Shout out to all of you. All right, let's drink this up. Cheers, all of you. That is insane. The amount of spice. I'm also getting almost like a nutmeg. I'm getting nutmeg with cinnamon, rye spice. Nutmeg, cinnamon, rye spice. Not black pepper. Keep on saying black pepper. It's like a white pepper. White pepper flowing with caramel. Nice caramel. Floral. Super floral. Almost like if it's super floral. Like if I had some flowers on my mouth, man. Oh no, beautiful. Again, holidays is here. I don't recommend this if you do not drink bourbon whiskey. Single barrel strength, Four Roses. You could pick whichever, but again, this one's 10 years and 6 months, I think, or 8 months. Anyways, let's open up this Pokemon pack. I'm looking forward to this. Let's see. Can somebody look this up for me? I have a feeling this one's good. Wow, this is beautiful, man. This is beautiful. Look, man, if this costs 200 and some dollars, $300, somebody just said $3, man. Come on. Somebody said $3 in the chat room. Come on, tell me what a PSA 10 costs. Tell me what a PSA 10 costs, because that's 100% PSA 10. PSA 10. Somebody said $3. Come on, man. It's a waste of all my time putting in a sleeve. $3? What we talking about out here, man? What we talking about out here? $3? Who said $3, man? $3? We talking about $3 out here? I'm about to launch this. Look, this can't be $3. PSA 10 will be officially what we can grade this as. I'm going to say I don't know why it has a little bit of dirt on here. Did I do something? It has a little bit of dirt on here, but either way, it looks perfect. The back is perfect. The corners, no white. No white. Is it off center? Damn, it might be off center. Damn, this is $3 for real. Somebody over here. Thank you so much. It's off center though. This is dookie, man. It ain't even $3. This is $2. Look at this. You see this? Off center, off center. Damn. You never wash your hands. You think that was me? A little polka dot is a little dirt. Thank you, Pricks. Thank you so much, Pricks, for adding a little bit on the stream. But this is a beautiful card. Now, this is not the expensive card. Somebody said $3. I believe it. This is turning into Dookie Town. This is turning into Dookie Town. Lord heavens. Anyways, I like this card. Look at this card. It's such a cool card. Jason K, man, thank you so much for the $20, and also Pricks April for the little. We're gonna put this. How do the YouTubers do it? How do the YouTubers do it? I don't even know. We're gonna put it right here. All right. So currently, we're down 4 packs. These packs cost money, man. They cost money. I'm down 4 packs. They cost money. All right, we're drinking some whiskey. Shout out to who that in the chat room. All right, so we're down to 4. We hit up 4. This is better than lottery. This is better. I'm going to say this is better than lottery, man. I don't get a thrill when it comes to lottery, you know? I don't even watch at midnight when the lottery ball drops. Have you guys ever bought a lottery ticket and you're waiting for midnight? Look, man, if you from the 90s or the early 2000s or the 80s, you wait till midnight. But that ain't it anymore. We just over here, who that? Who that? Thank you so much. Who that? You get to pick right now. We're doing some opening. I'm trying to get a $1,000 card, a $2,000 card. Who that in the chat room? Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Currently, we're at $40 on the stream. $40 on the stream. Who that says, "You're a poke me man. You're a poke me man," she says. She says over here, who that says, "You're a poke me man. You're a poke me man. Man, what the F? What the F? Reaper and poke cards aren't scary. It cancels out scary." That's amazing, yes. But I am wearing a beautiful, beautiful shirt. I'm wearing a nice shirt, tank top, some shoes. I'm wearing some shoes right now. I'm wearing everything. It's cold out here, who dat? Shout out to who dat. So who dat? I'm looking for a card. It looks like this, but it's all white. It's $2,000. I could probably open it up here. You never know. This is an adult lottery pack. For all of you watching, adult lottery. This is it. This is it. Anyways, for all of you, I hope you guys have been enjoying the stream, and for each and every one of you that are new here, remember, we do things differently. Sometimes I cook, sometimes I don't cook. Today is one of those days that I don't cook because I made some food already. You guys already saw what food I made. Who dat? Do you want to see what I made? Just tell me yes, and I'll show you. All right? Just tell me yes, and I'll show you. Thank you so much, who dat, for the $20 super chat. All you have to say is yes, and I'll show you. Anyways, currently, by the way, Pricks, thank you so much, Pricks, for the little emoji in the chat room. All right, so we're going to drink this up. Cheers, all of you. 4 Roses, let's drink this up. Man, that's good. Let's open up another one. She says, "Of course I want to see." All right, so yesterday, you saw me cooking yesterday. I made some Taco Tuesday Tuesday meat. Today we have some leftovers. Had some leftovers, yeah. For all of you who had some leftovers. But unfortunately, I couldn't hold my leftovers for all of you to show it on stream. So I ate it. I ate it. I'm sorry, I ate it without showing you guys. But I took a photo for all of you. And here's a photo. By the way, that's a card that I'm looking for. That's a card I'm looking for. That's another card I'm looking for, the old Y. I'm looking for that Y card. I'm looking for this black card. Anyways, who that? Here we go. Who that? Who that? Here we go. Oof. Boom. Boom. I made some nachos. These are some nachos from my leftover taco meat. These are, as you saw yesterday, I used those chips from yesterday, thin, crispy chips. And I did this beautiful, yes. I hope you guys like that. I did that. So before anything, I just want to say, start off like this. All right? For all of you, it started off like this. And then I started putting some of my ingredients on there, right? I put that beautiful ingredients. And then bam. And then bam. Bam. And then bam. So again, I'm going to say this. For some of you that are impressed with my cooking skills, my cooking skills are 10 out of 10. This is why I show you. Over here, we got another super chat. This is why I show you 10 out of 10. I need Reaper nachos. I'm going to say this, who that? You know what this reminds me of? I think there used to be taco night in Planet Hollywood. She knows what I'm talking about. She knows what I'm talking about. Planet Hollywood in the Las Vegas Strip. I think you used to have taco night. And that kind of reminds me of a better version of the taco night, right? Better version. But again, I just want to also say, for some of you who just walked in, we're opening up some Pokemon. Look at this. One of them costs about that price. It's crazy. We're trying to open this up. The whole pack about costs $300, $200. There you go. The whole pack, yes, the whole pack costs money. So I hope you guys are enjoying this stream, okay? I'm looking forward to getting this, okay? I want to pull this. I want to pull this out of these sleeves. Who that? I could buy these cards, but it's better to pull them, okay? Better to pull them. Anyways, who that? Thank you so much, who that? Did you finish the nachos? Of course I finished the nachos. I finished those nachos with some Coke. Yes. Some American Coke. Guess what it is? I just don't get any more Mexican Coke anymore. Mexican Coke is out of my price range. Okay, out of my price range. Right now, currently out of my price range. I need them Reaper tacos, who that says. Who that? We make the best food out here, and I hope all of you appreciate it. And I hope you guys learn those recipes, because the meat is really what you need to really tune in for. I know sometimes people tune in and they don't know what they're doing, and they say, oh, the steak is burnt. The steak is not burnt. The outside is charred, and it's perfectly just like I like it. The inside is medium rare. People tune in sometimes. They're like, that rotisserie chicken is black. You burnt it. Little do they know, I cut it up and I show it, and it's juicy. It's just I like to burn the skin sometimes, right? Sometimes, if you've seen these streams also yesterday, you saw that I did the pork for the tacos, and it looked a little bit burnt, didn't it? But the thing is, it's soft, super soft. The outside doesn't mean that the inside is going to be the same. I make sure the outside gets a little bit burnt so that it gives it a little bit of flavor. It locks in the flavors. And again, people just don't realize that. There's people that don't know how to cook out here. People know how to cook out here. Over here, that I paid $200. Get any card that pays that fee. Yes. $2,000 cards in here, $1,000 cards. So what are we gunning for? I'll tell you, the cards that I showed you guys, all red card, it costs like $2,000. There's a white card. The black card I showed you costs $1,200. The all white card costs like $1,500 or $1,500, and there's other cards that cost $500 to $600, $800 to $900. And we're hoping to. I'm hoping to do a stream that I take one out of it. You know what I mean? I'm hoping I do a stream that I take a. And that's why we're streaming and pop these things open, because I could do this on my own. It's just not the same. You know what I mean? It's not the same doing it on my own. I get the thrill with you guys watching. And again, like I said earlier, when I'm 80 years old, maybe I could rewatch this, and I could say, man, I opened up that. That thing cost back in the days $1,500, and now when I'm 80 years old, it costs like $1 million for the card. That'd be crazy, right? That'd be crazy. Anyways, before anything, we have to drink a whiskey, and we're rotating. So for Who Dat, I want to recommend Who Dat, a whiskey for Thanksgiving. And the whiskey for Thanksgiving would be any Maker's Mark product. Okay, I know she can find these. I know she's been having a hard time finding just whiskeys in general. I do know that some of the whiskeys we show are very hard. Very, very hard to find. And I try my best to show you the whiskeys that some of you can officially find, but it's not always like that, right? So officially, shout out to Who Dat on the stream. We're at $65. $65 officially, $65. So this is 2021. But you're going to be able to find this. Why? Because there's some stores that need to make money. So what happens? They take out the old stuff that they had in the warehouse and they put it out. The most I would tell you to pay for this one, I'll tell you right now. I remember last time I drank this, I think I recommended all of you to buy this for, what was it? What was the price? I don't remember. I think it was like $150. Maybe we might be right. I think I paid for this one about $100. Or was it $200? Oof, I don't remember. FAE02. This is a limited release. You can find your limited release available in your little mom and pop shops. You will not find this. You will not find this in the big retail stores. You can tell it's a little bit old because that popped off. Here we go. Let's pop this open. I can't take this out. I can't take this son of a gun out. I'm using my underwear. I'm using my pants. I'm using my shirt. I can't take this son of a gun out. Here we go. Let's see if I can take it out. One more time. Lord heavens, I can't take this out. This is the bad thing about having big hands. Big hands, you can't fist. You can't fist certain things. Big hands, you also can't mess around with small things. You break them. Small things are, that's why I can't have a chihuahua. I would break the chihuahua. I can't officially, man. Thank the Lord I don't have small things in my body, because if not, I'd break it. Let me try to do one more time, but this is honestly, I can't do it. It's really hard for me to do this. Here we go. I'm not using my teeth for this one. I can't open this. I have to get a wrench. And even with a wrench, matter of fact, I kind of want to drink this. My mission is to officially. Wait a minute. Somebody gave me an idea. You got a bottle opener, Reaper. Wait a minute, I do. Where's the bottle opener? Wait a minute. I got a bottle opener. She's right. I got a bottle opener. Man, I do. Where the hell did I put it? I think a wrench would be better. Let me see. Oof. I'm gonna use this. I'm not gonna use this. Here we go. My cigar opener. I'm gonna use my cigar opener. What a genius. This is why you should officially follow my stock tips. Stock tips, follow my stock tips. Officially, don't trade options. Don't trade options unless you want to wipe out your portfolio and put your money in the indexes. Yes, those indexes. Shout out to all Americans. And this is why officially I'm about to tell you. Cryptocurrency. Be careful with cryptocurrency currently right now. It could beam down. There is your financial needs because I'm a genius. Anyways, let's pour this up. Imagine somebody tells you that they're a genius because they just opened it up with a dang freaking. Look, man, you could call me MacGyver, okay? That's what it is. I'm MacGyver. How many of you remember MacGyver? I know if there's anybody in the chat room that ever dated MacGyver, it's who that. Who that will be one of those. Yeah, it's one of those ladies that dated MacGyver. Shout outs to who that. She knows. You got to know who MacGyver is. Back in the days, MacGyver used to be my favorite show in the world. And then there was one episode that messed me up. There was one episode that somebody got burnt and had cancer and he had to run out of the building and her face was just falling out, melted. That was the last day I think I saw MacGyver. It might have been the last episode of MacGyver, man. Man. How many of you remember MacGyver? Man, I'm scared. I got to put this over here. Wait a minute. Back in the days, it was Saved by the Bell. It was what are the shows? Saved by the Bell, Martin, Fresh Prince. What is it called? What is it? Family Steps or whatever it's called. There was one with a bunch of white folks. I forgot what it's called. What is it? Addams Family? No, it's not Addams Family. Is it Addams Family? I know there was a tall blondie in there. It was weird. Where they had Baywatch back in the days. Remember Baywatch? 90210. Remember 90210? Some of you? Man, all these shows bring me back to a great time. Here we go. Anyways, the point of the matter is what I was talking about was MacGyver. MacGyver. Listen to this now. Oof. That is nice. All right, before I drink that, we're going to pop open another one. So I'm going to pick this one. I want to pick this one. Somebody said Love and Marriage. I didn't really... I would watch it just to watch Love and Marriage, but I didn't think it was... I thought that show, like, man, I was like, man, why is this? I don't know why I'm watching this. Sometimes I would think that. I think I'm going to open up. Look, this is the one I want to open up, okay? Let's open this one up. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this right over here. Let's open that pack up. Now, why you should get Maker's Mark? Well, Maker's Mark is a great whiskey for holiday season. And if you haven't already figured out, Maker's Mark is always going to be in your commercials. Yes, you're going to be a lot of commercial advertising from Maker's Mark. Maker's Mark is one of the best companies to use if you're doing cocktails, if you're drinking it neat, if you're putting it on ice. They have different releases. And all the releases go by really the price value of what they are. So if they have cast strength or they're finished up in a certain barrel, you're going to pay a little bit more. If they're special releases, just like this one, you're going to pay a little bit more. These special releases, the limited ones, are more for the bourbon whiskey drinkers. So if you're really, really into bourbon and you really, really want to taste that full oak and that richness, you get something like this Maker's Mark limited release. There's a lot of limited releases out there. Somebody said in the chat room, Family Matters. I don't remember that one. Is that the one with the big black dude? Big black dude? No, that's Steve Urkel. Steve Urkel. I think I'm talking about Steve Urkel. Steve Urkel was, man, I love that show. Steve Urkel was good. Anyways, point of matters, let's pop this open. Steve Urkel was good. Here we go. Let's pop this open. How many of you watched Roswell in the 90s? Was it the 90s or the early 2000s? 2001? Roswell. It was in the WB, and it was pops open. On the stream, you guys have officially paid. You paid for the stream, about almost. We're about a couple $20 away from helping me out to pay for the stream. But either way, I was still gonna do this today. I don't know. I felt like I needed to do something different. I wanted to relax, open something up. You know, some people on 4th of July, they like to buy fireworks and spend $1,000 or $2,000. For New Year, sometimes I used to like to burn my money. And how do I like to used to burn my money in New Year's? I bought a bunch of fireworks, man. Just a feeling of seeing my money blow up in the sky, you know. It's such a good feeling. Just knowing that all my neighbors can see it and I can enjoy it with a lot of friends. Anyways, and friends and family. Anyways, so I'm opening this one. This is the one I want to open up. You guys picked most of the other ones, and I appreciate all of you that picked most of the other ones. But it's my turn, baby. It's my turn. So here we go. We're going to open up this. And again, we're looking for that $2,000 card. Before we do that, I want to taste this up. We're going to taste this whiskey. Let's taste this whiskey one time. Maker's Mark limited release. I have a lot of Maker's Mark that I could have brought out. I could have brought out the last year's Maker's Mark, but I kind of wanted to taste this one. I wanted to drink this one. So here you go. Cheers, all of you. Wow. That's good. Let's open this up. Cheers, all of you. Let's open this up. For all of you watching, I hope you guys are enjoying this. But I'm going to say this. Adult lottery. Let's open up a $2,000 card. Let's get it, baby. Let's get that $2,000, $1,000 card in here. Even look, man, $600 card. That's good. That's good. If I get a $600 card, that's good, man. That'll pay for the thing that just $600 card. Let's go for this. You know, let's not be greedy. Let's not be greedy. Let's go for a $400 card. Yeah, let's not be greedy. $400 card coming right up. Let's do this. Let's open this up. One of the main things when you do this, smell your cards. It smells like clean paper, clean pickles. Oof, that smells good. Wow, that's good. All right, here we go. Here we go. Shout out to all of you in the chat room. Shout out to all of you in the chat room. Let's start seeing if we got the card. The card is usually in the back, okay? The card is usually in the back. Let's flip this up. Shout out to all of you. Here we go. Reaper Crew. This is what you call a dud. We got a dud. This was nothing. I should have asked you guys to pick. This was a complete dud. Complete dud. That pack wasn't good. We're gonna put this aside. All right, here we go. That was a dud. Big time dud. Anyways, for all of you, let's not talk about duds too much. Every time you talk about duds, every time I talk about duds, the next quarter is horrible. All right, let's give some positivity. Let's give some positivity. Shout out to all of you. Let's give some positivity. Oof. Give some positivity. All right, before we do that, let's look this up. That is so good. That is so good. The wood on here is just really, honestly, divine. The oak on here is like a toasted oak. Very nice. I'm going to say this for a lot of you. You have to enjoy, okay? You have to enjoy toasted oak. If you don't like oak or wood, don't buy some of these. These are wood finish series. You're gonna get a lot of oak on here. Okay, you can get a ton of oak. So be careful if you do buy this. Remember, you have to be a whiskey drinker. You have to be a bourbon drinker. Mainly a bourbon drinker, okay? You have to be a bourbon drinker. All right? Got to be a bourbon drinker. Let's move this a little bit over here. Boom, you guys can see. Let's move this a little bit forward. You guys can see good. Let's open up this other pack. Let's give some good positive on here. $500 cord, that's all that matters. Let's get some positivity on here. Boom, 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 positivity. Hit that like button for the positivity. We are opening up Pokemon packs. We're opening up Pokemon packs. Let's give some positivity, okay? Positivity. Are you guys ready? Positivity. Let's officially get it going. Some positivity. Oof. Here we go. Oh, by the way, we're going to put this right here. What am I doing? Boom. Positivity. Here we go. I'm looking forward to this. I can't wait. Here we go. Let's pop this open. What the hell's even this? This is Macho Man. What the hell's even this? Okay, in back of this should be a good card, but we don't know because it's the last card. The last card is the card usually. Last card usually is the card. After this one should be a, here we go, let's see. If we have the double star in the bottom, we should be good. I don't know what this is, but I do know that it should cost a little bit more money. Man, this is beautiful. Wow. But it's not a card that I'm looking forward to finding. I was looking forward to finding a super rare card, but it's beautiful either way, so I'm going to put this in a sleeve. Let's put this in a sleeve, and again, if you find these cards, just put them in a sleeve, all right? And you could put them eventually in something, but as long as you protect them, that's all that matters. That's why you don't open this up in the card. Don't open it up in your car. A beautiful card. Okay, how it says, my back is killing me. Let me see how many we opened up so far. We opened up this one. We opened up this 10. Fun 10, fun 10, fun 10s. Opened up this one. We opened in that 10. We didn't open this one up. All right. We opened this one up. I remember Jason Kane picked this one to open up. And now we're down to 2. We're down to 2, man. Do I want to open these 2? I could save them for 5 years. They're going to be worth $1,000. But do I really want to do that? I could save them for 5 more years and they'll be worth $1,000. But do I really want to do that? These 2 will be worth $1,000 in about 5 more years. But do I want to do that? Well, I just want to open it up right now. What do you guys think, chat room? Chat room, what do you guys think? By the way, there is a poll in the chat room. Don't forget to click that poll. Here we go. Let's see what the poll officially says. Did you guys click it? All right, let's see. Let's check this out. All right, let's see. Officially in the chat room. Yes, in the chat room. The poll is officially clear. Most of you said Buffalo Trace whiskey is what you're looking for holiday season. Jack Daniels got a 23%. Maker's Mark got a 20%. And Woodford Reserve got last place. Last place Woodford Reserve got. Got last place. How do I edit this? I gotta edit this right here. I don't know how to edit this. Let me know something you're looking forward to this week. Shout out to Who Dat? She said Buffalo Trace. Is that what I should have next? I don't think I should have Buffalo Trace next. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna have Woodford Reserve. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move this before we do anything. You guys want me to open this up? Currently on the stream, $65 on the stream. I don't know. Do we open this up or not? I don't know. Or do I hold this for 5 more years and it's worth $1,000? I don't know. Over here, who that says, my amigo Rosario is teaching me how to make tamales and her homemade salsa. Who that? My recommendation. Just my recommendation. Homemade salsa. The best homemade salsa you could do is do it raw. How do you do it? Okay, you buy, if I remember correctly, you buy tomatoes, onions, cilantro. You buy what are they called? Little bell pepper. You cut the bell pepper small. You put a little bit on there. You're gonna chop them up. You can put it in a grinder. Olive oil, salt, pepper, and that's it. That's it. That's to make the best salsa. But wait a minute. You gotta put lime. You put some lime. I made you guys salsa before. But I don't remember. Maybe I'll do it again this weekend. Maybe this weekend we'll do that. How about that? Maybe this weekend I'll do that for all of you. I'll do that for all of you. Garlic. You could put a little bit of garlic. But I'll probably make it this weekend. Maybe I'll make some salsa for all of you. That's a good stream. That's a good stream. Thank you for that idea. Thank you for that idea, who that? I'll do the salsa for all of you. There's different ways to make different salsas. If you want it thick, if you want it thin, if you want it watery. Anyways, let's drink this up. Make us mark, make us mark. Oh, green salsa. Green salsa is amazing. Green salsa is amazing. I've also made green salsa. I made green salsa too. Green salsa is amazing. It's fantastic. In the chat room, something you're looking forward to. Something you're looking forward to. Anyways, this is what we do. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to open these. Oh, wait a minute. I got a $20 super chat, and I think I'm going to open one up. Man, let's see the super chat. Let's see the super chat. Let's see the super chat. I kind of want a beer, who that? I want a beer. Maybe we have better luck if we drink beer. What you think? Who that? What you think? I'm gonna give this stream to Who Dat. Who Dat, this stream is gonna be official. You're dominating this stream. Okay, so we're at $85 on the stream. We're $15 away from $100. We're $15 away from $100. Shout outs to Who Dat. Who Dat. I'm gonna say this to Who Dat and Who Dat only. Shout outs to Jason Kane. Shout outs to April. Shout outs to Pricks that send a little bit of appreciation on the stream. All of you, okay? Verde, who that says. Verde, who that says. Verde. You want me to do a verde? You want me to do a green salsa? Woo! Another super chat. I think we're officially at $100 right now. $105 on this stream. All right, who that? You get to pick right now. This is going to be for Who Dat. You're going to pick officially. We have to do something different. We got to change it up. Now we at 100. We're at 100. All right, Who Dat? We need some luck, okay? We need some Las Vegas luck. For all of you watching, I'm a gambler, but I'm a professional sniper. I'm a gambler, professional sniper. Point of the matter is, okay, this is not open yet. Who Dat? I can save this for the year 2030. This is going to be worth probably $2,000 or maybe even $1,500. Just this one thing. This one also might cost $1,000. But do I want to wait all that time? That's like holding a Elon Musk Tesla stock, right? So Who Dat? Here we go. We need to get that Las Vegas spirit. We need to get that Las Vegas luck. So this is, I think, I'm going to give the option to Who Dat. Who Dat? I saw a video. Okay? I saw a video. I'm just talking to Who Dat. Don't raise your voice in the chat room. I'm talking to Who Dat. All right, Who Dat. Shout out to Who Dat. Her name is Fuck It 87. That's her name in here. But Who Dat? Here we go. Listen correct. Listen good. on Instagram. I saw a video of an older man. He's an older man, and we know we don't drink no Bud Light out here. We don't drink no Bud Light. There was an older man that he had opened up a Pokemon pack. He paid $500 for a Pokemon pack. Right? He opened up the Pokemon pack with a Bud Light. He was drinking Bud Light. He opened up the Pokemon pack, and I think the Pokemon card that was in there costed either $22,000 or it costed $7,000, and that's what we're trying to achieve here. We're trying to achieve the cheese. We're trying to find the cheese to show you that it's possible. One of us, one of us. It's one of us, right? That's what they say. So, who dat? Here is my thing to tell you. And for some of you, here we go. Who dat? I will take the last sip of whiskey. Or do you want me to just stick with whiskey? For us to change our little charm and to change the algorithm on this divine situation, on this divine moments, on this universal 3-dimensional, 4-dimensional, 6-dimensional life, or the unlimited dimensional life that we're living, we have to lock in. Lock in for you know what. Lock in for you know what. So we have to officially change something, right? We got to change something out here. I used to play baseball, and to do an amazing baseball game, I would change my socks every time. Or I would change my underwear, or change something. Right? She says over here, who that? If it makes you richer, do it now. All right, we're going to do it, but you're going to pick. Okay, don't move anywhere, who that? You're going to pick. We're going to wipe out all these whiskeys. We're going to wipe out all these whiskeys, and we're going to do something for somebody. By the way, I'm not done with whiskey. We're going to do one thing. One thing. Holiday season's here. I still recommend a lot of you get the Hannah McKenna holiday season. You're going to find this in yourself 10-year, and it's a real doozy. It's really good. Anyways, who that spoke? And if she spoke, we listen. We're at $100 on the stream. We're going to do this one before anything. She says, woo, woo. She says, woo, woo. I'm drinking a Coors Light. Go for it. That's perfect. So we're going to put some whiskeys on here. We're going to put some beers. I'm sorry. We're going to put some beers. Lock in for Let's put it over here. It's going to be one shot. By the way, holiday season here, Woodford Reserve. Get yourself the badge proof. All right, so this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do is to change our luck. If it happens, it happens. And when I'm 30, no, when I'm 80, my bad. Man, I don't remember when I was 30. When I'm 80 years old, I'm going to look back to the stream. I'll say, you know what? You changed something up, Reaper. You changed something up, and you made it. You're a millionaire now. Over here, somebody says Irish whiskey. Irish whiskey is good, but we can't change it up to Irish whiskey. Why can't we change it up to Irish whiskey? Because I saw a video. An old man. I'm going to send you the video, who that? I send you the video, who that, okay? We got to lock in. And I'm not going to be using no Bud Light, okay? So for all of you, we're going to open one of these. By the way, you pick, who that? Do you want this one with the cute one? Who that you pick? Do you want this one with the cute, beautiful little thing? Or do you want this one? This is like a sludge. This is like a sucker. I don't even know what this is. Which one do we pick? Who that you pick, okay? You pick which one we're going to open up. Okay, before anything, Woodford Reserve. Batch proof, 119.5. Let's drink this up. God dang. I'm drinking this for Thanksgiving. If I go to my parents' house, I go visit my parents, I'm going to take this. I want my mother to try this. I'll take this to Thanksgiving. This is amazing. This is as close to George C. Steak currently when it comes to strong strength. Okay, oof. We're at $105 on the stream. Look, you guys know if you don't know already, We strive to give you entertainment, right? All of you are getting entertainment in the chat room by talking to each other. Good. But I haven't found my $1,000 card. We're going to change it right now, who dat? But before we change it, let's just drink this Woodford Reserve. I'm going to put a stack of beers. You pick the beer also. She says the first one. This is the first one. This is the one we're opening up. Who dat? This is the one we're opening up. Let me know. Is this the one we're going to open up? Who dat? Let me know. Is this the one? She says the first one. This is the first one. It's the first one. Look at that. It looks like an eagle. It looks like an ear making me hungry with a tarantula. With that tarantula. She says the first one. All right, let's drink a sip. We're going to start taking out some of these whiskeys. We're going to start lining up with some burrs. Let's drink a sip. You're probably hearing that. You're like, what the hell is that sound? That's my pool table. I have a pool table in my backyard. Why? Because I can. That's why. Pool table in my backyard. Let's move this. Pool table in my backyard. Why? Because I can. Pool table in my backyard. Why? Because I can. Beautiful. Move this. So we're going to bring the luck. We're going to bring the luck by drinking some beer. Huh? We're going to bring the luck by drinking some beer. What else are we going to move? We're going to move all of them. We're going to move all of them. 4 roses. Let's move it 4 roses. Beautiful 4 roses. Beautiful. I think one of the best underrated whiskeys on the stream. Pikesville. Pikesville. Oof, so good. Get that. Who dat? Get that Pikesville. What else? Oh, we're gonna start moving some of them. Here we go. We're gonna move. Boom. We're gonna move one of the best. And let's start adding some beers. Start adding some beers. Let's start adding some beers. Let's start adding some beers. Let's start adding some beers, and we're gonna pick out what you want me to drink. Start adding some beers. You're gonna pick out what you want me to drink. Who dat? Now it's a little bit cold out here, so you get to pick. Here we go. I'm just gonna line these up. I'm just gonna line these up. All right, we're gonna line these up. We're gonna line some of these up. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful whiskey. I need to get a perfect glass. Let me see. Ooh, we got some more. Here we go. Let's put some of these on here. Boom, boom, ooh. There we go. There we go. Oof, oof. Oof. This is looking like a mess. Let's move this. Let's move there. All right, we're gonna put some of these. There's some more. We're gonna lock in. Lock in for. All right, one more. Be careful. Be careful. One more. I think maybe 2 more. All right, who dat? Then you get to pick. Who dat's gonna be able to pick? If who dat doesn't pick, then the next big super chatter will. That's a good view. Okay, I need two more. Two more to give a good. What would I pick? Let me see. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. Oof, this is a good one. I'm going to put this on here. She might pick this one. She might pick this one. Guinness. Ooh, I can't put that there. I think that's all. That's all she wrote. I think that's it. I don't think there's another one I could pick. Well, there is. There's a bunch more, but I think I'm locked in. All right, wait. There's one more. Prinks, thank you so much, Prinks. I think Huda just walked away. Holy Lord, she just walked away at the moment. The moment. Here we go. For some of you watching, you could officially, if she doesn't respond in the next, I'm gonna take this one out. I'm gonna take this one out and put this one in here. All right, there we go. We got a couple good ones. Shout out to Who Dat. All right, she gets to pick. She gets to officially pick. All right, she gets to pick. And here's the choices. Corona. We're going to drink Corona while opening up that last one. It's good. We need some good luck. Corona Familiar. Yingling Golden Pilsner. We're going to be drinking this one while opening up the last one of the Pokemon cards to get that good luck. I'll be drinking Hardwood, the gingerbread style. Yes, this is gingerbread, man. We're going to do this one. Or we're going to do that caramel pumpkin imperial pumpkin ale. There we go. That's another one. Shout outs to Zaharov. Are we doing maybe the best imperial style in the world? This is from Poland. It's very strong, but it's honestly one of the best. On Netflix, there's a new Netflix show, Guinness. Yes, new Netflix show. We're doing this one. Shout out to Florida. So Who Dat? You get to pick. You get to pick. Nobody in the chat room gets to pick unless we get a bigger super chat. A bigger super chat. If somebody says $100, you get to pick, man. I'm gonna say this: you get to pick. Who Dat officially? She's at a big doozy. A big 8-0, I believe, or 6-0, I believe. Let's get that glass. All right, whatever it is, we're drinking it from a Florida Panthers glass. All right. If Who Dat doesn't show up, holy Lord, if Who Dat doesn't show up, we will officially have to ask somebody else to pick. And who is it we'll be picking? I think I will be picking. Okay, I will be picking. What would I want to drink? What would I want to drink? Man, there's so many choices. I don't know which one I would pick. But we can say this. This will put me to sleep. Imperial Stout will put me to sleep. The Guinness, it's good, but it's very light compared to that Polish drink. And then we have this gingerbread stout. Man, last time I had this one, this is 9.2% ABV. I had it with a stogie. Or are we going to have Corona Familiar? Or are we going to have the Yingling? Honestly, I don't know which one to pick. If Huda, I need you, Huda. If she doesn't pick, in the next couple minutes, I will pick. Which one, if I had the option to pick, which one would I pick? Man, let me think about this real hard. If I had the option to pick one of these to give myself some luck on this stream, Oh, man. To give myself some luck, I think I would go for a light beer, right? Maybe I'd go for this one to give myself some luck. Because I could chug this one. I could chug this one too. Which one would I pick? We're going to pick one right now. Which one I pick? So here we go. I'm going to go for one. Who that hasn't said which one. I'm also looking forward to this one. That caramel. Pumpkin. It's like a treat. Oof, man. Which one do I do? Chat room. I'm going to give you guys a couple seconds. Which one do I do? Which one do I do? It's so hard. Which one do I do? Man. Let's see. Somebody says Yingling in the chat room. Pumpkin. Where two ladies say pumpkin. You know what? We might do pumpkins. The two ladies are saying pumpkin. Everybody's saying pumpkin. Ginger. Over here, Jason Kane says it's gingerbread. Man. So hard. Ryan Quinn says Polish. This Polish beer is the best imperial stout you'll ever have in your life. It's honestly insane. It might be better than Goose Island. It is better than Goose Island. I'm going to say it right now, better than Goose Island. Better than Goose Island. AC over here. Here we go. Let me just say it's over here. The one you could drink tonight and still get up in the morning. I could get up in the morning every time because I don't get drunk. I don't get tipsy. And at the end of the day, the best part is that I'm tall. I'm tall and I'm a big man, right? 217 pounds and 6 foot tall. I think I am. I'm hurricane proof. Jason K says, I'm driving a Reaper crew. I'll be in the chat. Okay, so which one would I pick? I'm trying to find a reason why we're going to beer now is because we didn't have luck with whiskey. And I saw a video online. The guy was drinking some beer, older man, 60-something years old. I'll post it up on our story on Instagram. And he opened up a I think it was a $7,000 card or a $22,000 card by drinking beer. So maybe our chances are good. Okay, so let me see. Which one do I pick? Pumpkin. Pumpkin is sweet. It's good. The Imperial style is something that I could take easy. I want to drink it today. I do want to drink it. I want to drink all of these, huh? Which one? Yes. Easy going. I don't have any more tacos. Yingling, I don't have any more tacos. Okay, so it's going to be good. I'm going to take these out. Those two are out. It's either the Polish beer, Comus. Okay, it's either the Polish beer. It's either pumpkin beer. It's cold out here, pumpkin beer. Or it's the ginger. As a matter of fact, we're going to put the ginger aside. That's a high proof one. That's 9 points. Wait, what's the proof on this one? 12% ABV. Wait a minute. This one's 8.6. Okay, you know what? Here we go. I gave enough time to Who Dat. Shout out to Who Dat, man. Really giving it up. Giving it up in the chat room. Shout out to Who Dat. Well, I'm going to do Southern Tier Brewery Company. I'm going to do the Caramel Pumpkin Imperial. Wait a minute. Don't want to do that. Yeah. Oh, man. Don't want to do that, man. Don't want to do that. It's so hard. The pumpkin. October just passed. You know what? I'm going to do, maybe I do the, there's the thing. After the stream, I'll be sucking it up if I don't drink it. Which one do I have? Or do I do the Guinness? No, this gets boring, right? It's beautiful, but it gets boring. So we're going to pick either one of these. One of these. I think I'm going to do, so hard. Pumpkin. Let's go for the pumpkin. Caramel pumpkin. Let's go for the caramel pumpkin. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to just back this up a little bit. Let's put this right in the center. You know what time it is? Yes, you know what time it is. Let's pop this open. Can somebody tell me the Florida Panthers playing today? I've been so busy. We're going to drink this while we're opening up the next packs. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. Let's see how it tastes like. That's wild, man. That is wild. Caramel, ton of caramel. Has a little bit of spice and it has like almost like a. Have you ever had sweet potato? Have you ever had sweet potato? Oof, this is so sweet. It's so good and sweet. Have you ever had sweet potato? Some of you had sweet potato, right? So how many of you had sweet potato? All right. When you have sweet potato and you put the brown sugar on the sweet potato, have you ever had that? Okay. Well, it tastes like that. It tastes like there's this one tastes like you put some brown sugar on some sweet potato, which is the pumpkin, or maybe you put some brown sugar on that pumpkin and you just mash it up with some caramel. And then, man. Here we go, drink this up. And then just mash it up. You put some butter on there. This is honestly, is this Thanksgiving approved? It's only if you're having this after dinner. Only after dinner. Don't have that before dinner. I'm going to say this right now. It is so sweet. Wow, this is sweet. Super sweet. Super sweet. Super sweet. Either way, at least we're drinking the beer. Let's open up a Pokemon pack. We're gunning for it. Here we go. Boom. Let's get this. For all of you watching around the world, let's get this. Let's change our luck. We're going to change our luck. Let's put some of these. We're going to change our luck. Let's start putting these packs on here. Let's change our luck a little bit. We got to make it happen. Let's change our luck a little bit. Somehow, we got to change it. All right, here we go. Now let's change our luck a little bit. What did that dude, what did that older American, elderly American do? He drank his beer and then he opened it. Let's see. First pack. Here we go. Let's go for it. Here we go. Let's go for it. Let's pull something. Let's see. Let's get it. Hopefully, the beer change has helped us out. And here we go. It worked. The beer. Yes. It worked. Beautiful card. It worked. This is an illustration rare, if you could tell. The whole card is an illustration. It's all artwork. It worked. I switched up to beer and we got something beautiful. God, this is so cute and beautiful. The women would go crazy for this. How much would the women pay for this? Like a Burke purse. They'll pay for like a Burke purse. Or is it Berkey purse? Man, the women would love this. Woo-hoo! How much is this? I don't know, but I can say it's more than $3. Chanel Solvier is beautiful. God, what a beauty of a card. That's a cute one. All right, so we're on track. We're on track. Come on, baby. I'm getting hyped. $70. That's good. $70. Woo! That's good. $70 is $100, right? Oh, man. There you go. Thank you so much for the mod, whoever said in the chat room. PSA 10. Well, let's see if it's a PSA 10. Size are good. This is a PSA 10. Back is perfect. PSA 10. There we go. Woo! Oh, there's no wine on the corners. See, you see any wine? No, I don't see any wine. We're good. We're good. We're good. Wow, that's beautiful. It's a beautiful card. That's worth it. Is the whole stream dedicated to the women? Well, the women on here that made me give me that idea. I'm gonna say this. Who dat? Woo! Who dat? She gave me the idea to change this up to beer, and let's sip on this like if it's my piss. I drink this up. Damn. I've always been told by all the ladies that I officially, that's it. I'm not going to say the rest. Anyways, here we go. We're on some good luck. PSA 10. We're only going for, if it wasn't PSA 10, I would tell you. Okay? If it wasn't PSA 10, I would tell you. You guys have, if you don't know what PSA, well, anyways, let's go on here. Let's open this up. This thing can't have two. It can't have two special illustration rares. It can't have two. But you never know because we're drinking some beer. Is the thing when it comes to Pokemon packs to drink beer. If I get a beautiful illustration, expensive card that's more than that, I will be drinking beer this weekend, and we're gonna open up some crazy packs. For all of you watching, this is a whiskey channel. Don't let this change your thought of the channel. All right? Let's just change that vibe. Here we go. So here we go. Let's see. Did we get an illustration rare back of this? Okay, look, I can't complain. This is just beautiful, but I can't complain. Okay? I can't complain. We have one more pack. Where's the one more pack? We have one more pack left. I can't complain. Out of all these that I opened up, this one officially is a beauty, okay? We also opened up another one out here. I don't know where it's at. Where is it at? I think it's somewhere here. Let me get it. Where is it at? We also opened up on here this beautiful thing. Somebody said it was $3, worth $3. You know what? Maybe I concur. But the point of the matter is, we switched up. Man, there's a lot of Pokemon. Holy Lord, there's a lot of Pokemon cards over here. This is a nice looking card, I'm going to tell you. Look at this. This is nice. Anyways, we opened up two. We opened up this one. This one's nice. But the best one, I think, on the stream was this one. It's super nice. If there's ever a hobby for me to get you into, this would be the hobby for you to get into. This is officially adult lotteries. You could pull $1,000 card, $2,000 card. And remember, you have to grade them. So to get that value, you have to grade them. For all of you watching, let me say this, okay? I think we have done enough on this stream. I have blasted you with a good stream. I will say for all of you who tune in on a daily basis for your beautiful food needs, I'm going to be cooking tomorrow, so don't forget, we will be cooking tomorrow. What am I going to cook? It depends. Currently, right now, I'm tasting pasta. I kind of want to have some pasta. I might do some pasta tomorrow, so what am I going to do with pasta? You never know. Or for all of you watching, I have to thank every one of you. Ryan Quinn, I see you in the chat room. Ryan Quinn, if you haven't got that membership, River Crew, you know what time it is. Get that membership. If you have the membership next to your name, I'll give you a little bit more of a shout out if I see you in the chat room. He's one of our moderators. Why is he my moderator? Because he supports the channel like it's his turf, like it's his house. Shout out to Farm Kitty. Shout out to Hoodat. Shout out to AM. Shout outs to Jason Kane. Shout out to Jason Kane holding it down on the stream. Farm Kitty, I see April Neal for all of you watching. Jason Kane for all of you. You guys are amazing. Thank you for tuning into the stream. And Hoodat officially, if it wasn't for Hoodat, I wouldn't be drinking this beer. And maybe for Hoodat, I wouldn't ever got this one. It's a cute one. I could sell it for $150 in a couple months. Pokemon is going up in price. This is very cute for the ladies. I don't know what this is, but it's very cute. It's beautiful, beautiful card. This might be one of the most beautiful cards I opened up today. This is a cool card, but it's supposedly somebody says it's worth, I don't know, $3? Hell no, $3. You guys are awesome. April, Neil, I'll see you. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Reaper officially gonna give it to. Shout out to the U.S. Marines, U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, U.S. Air Force, and the U.S. Space Force battling the aliens over there on the moon. Shout out to all of you watching. Ryan Quinn, man. Thank you so much on to this month for the big super chat. We're going to end the stream right now. I'll see you all soon. Who that is the biggest super chat today on stream. We're at $105. Reaper officially sign out. I'll see you all soon. Pokemon. Get yourself some Pokemon. And you will officially, you'll be addicted. Reaper officially